Welcome back to the Napoleonic Stacking channel. I'm the Napoleonic Stacker, and in this video we're going to talk about coin shop etiquette. Stay tuned. So you found a coin shop that you want to visit, but you're unsure of what to expect your first time in and exactly how to interact with the dealer. In this video, we're going to discuss the do's and the don'ts when you go into a coin shop. So the first part, and a big piece that people forget, is safety before you even get to the shop. Depending on what hours of operation your coin shop is open, I would recommend going during the daytime so that everything is well lit. And when you get there, check your surroundings. Make sure you know who's around you, who's around your vehicle, and always try to park as close to the entrance as possible. Say you're going in with a big bag, a big heavy duffel bag, and someone sees that, they're going to presume that you've got precious metals in it. You walk out of the shop, you don't have that bag anymore, they're going to think you've got cash. So you've just got to be really careful. And vice versa. You walk into the coin shop with nothing, they may assume that you've got cash on you. You walk out, you may have a very expensive coin that someone might want. And that's a situation where, you don't want to put yourself in. So when you walk into a coin shop for the first time, typically the people working there are going to be very friendly, open, and welcoming to you. And because you're new and they don't really know anything about you, they may ask a few questions, including, what are you most interested in, what you're looking for today. Make sure that you're friendly back to them. First impressions make a big difference, not just in the relationship the first visit in, but also subsequent visits if you plan to return to that coin shop. Now, on the other side of the coin, if you walk in and the coin shop owner is distant and off-putting, doesn't welcome you, that for me is actually a little bit of a red flag. But it's also possible they could be busy and, just be patient, give them time if they're working on something to be able to greet you and thank you for visiting the shop. Also, if you walk in and someone is working with the coin shop dealer, say they're selling something or, making a purchase, keep your distance and basically mind your own business until that interaction has been complete. Because oftentimes people that go into coin shops, it's a one-off. They're selling an estate sale, there's coins from their grandparents. You don't know what's going on. And they may feel very uncomfortable having a stranger lurking around over their shoulder while they're trying to collect thousands of dollars or trying to negotiate a sale of their estate. And honestly, you don't know what's going on. So it's better just to mind your own business until the interaction's complete and then engage with the coin shop owner. Now, on that same token, typically later on, after the coin shop dealers get to know you, and if they know the customer that's in the shop, they may invite you into a conversation with that customer's permission. And if that happens, feel free to engage. That's happened with me multiple times, and I've had some great conversations. But equally, I've walked into coin shops where the customers, they scowl at me because they don't even want me in the building while they're doing their transaction. So you've just got to be respectful and treat others the way you would want to be treated. And while interacting with the coin shop dealer, you want to be honest with them, while at the same time not divulging everything that you know or everything that you don't know. For example, depending on the dealer, if you tell them that you don't know anything about precious metals, educate me, they could basically take you for a ride and charge you drastic prices over spot compared to what they might charge other customers. And you don't want to be a person in that situation being ripped off. And also, if that coin shop is a shop that would rip people off, you don't want to be doing business with them to begin with. Make sure also that you know the spot price for your precious metals before you get into the shop. There's plenty of apps out there like AppMex, JM Bullion, Kitco, which gives you live up-to-date spot prices for precious metals. So that gives you kind of a baseline of what to expect when you go in. Now, typically the dealers are going to have all of their precious metals behind glass. If you walk into a shop where they don't have it behind glass, don't just go up and start reaching for coins and grabbing things. Make sure that you ask permission first before you start handling coins. And additionally, you want to know how to handle the coins properly. Now, all of the coins that I have here are in capsules, but assume that they're not in capsules, and you want to hold the coins by the edge. So just like this right here, hold it by the sides. Don't touch the face and don't touch the reverse of the coin, because that can ultimately cause damage to the coin, especially if it's a numismatic piece. If it's just a straight up silver round or something of that nature, it's not really a big deal or as big a deal, but still you want to be respectful and treat the silver like it was your own. Additionally, you're going to see a lot of slabbed coins in a coin shop, basically coins that have been graded by a major grading service. And if that's the case, you want to make sure and hold these by their sides. Some coin shops are a little more particular about how you handle NGC and PCGS graded coins, but in general, you want to hold these by the side so as not to get fingerprints and smudges on the face of the capsule here. When you're buying from a coin shop, typically coin shop owners prefer to deal in cash. Now, if you go and they accept credit cards, for example, you may end up having to pay a credit card fee of somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 4%. Don't get offended by that if that happens, because the way margins work with precious metals, a 3 to 4% swing can be a big deal, especially for bullion. So just expect that when you go into a coin shop if you plan to use your debit or your credit card. If you're unsure of what to buy, don't be afraid to ask the dealers what they recommend. And also find out the types of things that they like to buy at their shop and the types of things that they sell most commonly. So that can give you a good idea of what you should be stacking if you plan to buy and sell from that shop on a regular basis. And when it comes to wheeling and dealing, typically coin shop owners frown on that type of behavior, especially if you're brand new. After you've built a relationship with that shop, if you have an idea in your head of a realistic price for something and maybe they're a little high on something you want, every once in a while, it's going to be okay to ask for that discount. But be very careful when and where you ask for that, because it can be off-putting to the dealer. And oftentimes, once you've actually built that relationship with your local coin shop and they trust you to basically buy from them on a regular basis, they'll offer you deals that they might not necessarily offer to other customers. And that's the place that you want to get once you've built that relationship with the shop. And again, that's not always the case, but every once in a while, they'll work out specials for you that you just can't get anywhere else. So building that relationship with your local coin shop is key. Another part of building that relationship with your local coin shop, anytime I go into my shop, I try to find something to buy. Even if I'm there for another reason, I'm having them look at something or I'm asking them questions, I try to find something within my budget that I can buy that day in order to continue building that relationship and maintaining a business relationship with that shop. Now, you don't always have to do that, but from my experience, when I visit, I always try to pick up something. And once you've built the relationship with your local coin shop, find out people that they know, contacts that they have, other shops that they do business with, so that you can kind of broaden your horizons and expand into other territory. For me, I have coin shops basically crossing 4 states that I deal with, and I have the ability to drive to and sell my precious metals at a moment's notice in the event that I'm in a time of need. And I collect their cards. I try to maintain relationships with those shops. Even the ones that I don't visit often, I make it a point to, pick a day, go to that shop, visit them, and to try to maintain that relationship. So that's it. And if you know any other do's and don'ts of coin shop etiquette that I haven't mentioned in the video, please put them in the comments section below. And also, today is St. Patrick's Day. My daughter has a very special message for all of you that have stayed to the end, and she also has a special St. Patrick's Day round that she's going to show you. And without further ado, here's Little Napoleonic Stacker.
Hello, everybody. I'm Little Napoleonic Stacker, and today is St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for watching our video. Now, to get started with it, I'm going to be showing you one of my St. Patrick's Day coins. Let's go. Okay, so here is my 4-leaf clover coin, and it's got some sort of like plant around the edge, and then some part of the edge says ounce of luck. And on the back side, it has the same kind of plant all around the edge, and it's got a horseshoe on it. And I don't know why, but I think a horseshoe is like a sign of luck. Goodbye, everybody, and make sure that you all have a great St. Patrick's Day, and don't forget, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give us a huge thumbs up. Until next time, Little Napoleonic Stacker signing out.